Resident Evil 3 Remake is disappointing. First of all, I want to experiment with these video game review type videos. Please leave your comment to know what you think about it. To have a precedent, I have played almost every Resident Evil game, except Resident Evil Village, which I only know from the mod, including of course the classic and the remakes. I consider myself a big fan of the saga. Also, I finished both games with the highest difficulty, even the original one without dying or without saving the game, so I know what I'm talking about it. Without background, I think the remake of Resident Evil 3 is bad. Really bad. Disappointing, weak, wasted, lazy, among other things. Let's start from the head. The introduction of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis is unsurpassed. The introduction video is simply superior, there is no point of comparison. This video shows that how the city was and is already infected, zombie hordes, the police forces fighting and losing, among many other details that give us a precedent of what awaits us in the game. The intro of the remake, exists. I really prefer nothing if you don't want to make the things. Now the real beginning of the game. I really like the start of the remake. It shows the aftermath of the mansion from the original game, giving a very human touch to the protagonist. It makes us understand that it's not only the super police. What I didn't like is that they introduced us Nemesis so quickly in the game. It was unexpected. Something that is repeated throughout the game is, when Nemesis have the chance to kill us, he always frees us to fight or flee. Totally joke. In the original game, when Nemesis caught someone, well... And some respects from the guy who made this door, because Nemesis break the wall like paper, but can break this door.
Armor.
That's another thing to keep in mind, and that many defenders of the new Nemesis don't want to see. This new Nemesis is a total failure. He can't even kill a single star, that is the main mission. The original one can kill 1 star and 3 or 2 mercenaries, but the most lethal Nemesis is curiously the one from the movie, killing 13 stars and leaving the civilian alive. What a chaff! Kid chaff! That really bothers me a lot. The fact they removed the most connected from the original Resident Evil, and I dare to say from the gaming. It was also the best way to introduce you the greatest enemy on the game. The presentation of the new Nemesis seems okay to me. It does not compare at all to the old one. It generates an atmosphere with Brad telling us that something's chasing the star members. Until later, boom, he appears by surprise. We have to be honest here. Anyone who played the original game did not expect Nemesis to appear in this part of the game. You was already warned, but nothing's prepared you for the same. Now imagine you played this game as a kid or when it was released. Oof, iconic, legendary. They removed it from the remake the decision system. It really gives to the video game a new life, and most important, replayability. A new game will not be the same as the previous one, although some decisions are just LOL. Something that you surely heard at nauseam are the areas removed from the remake, but it's something that has to be mentioned. The clock tower, the park, the cemetery, the gas station, and many others I forgot. You really feel the escape from a city infested with zombies. I don't know if it was just my perception, but I feel like I explored the city more in the original than in the remake. Or at least that's my perception. The backtrack really doesn't exist on this remake. I feel that things happen too quickly. The helicopter crash, Brad's death, Nemesis' arrival, Carlos with a rocket launcher. All of that happens in the first half hour of the game. The clearest example is Dario Rossio. In the original one, you can backtrack and see how the zombies hit him, and read his diary as well. As I say, these small touches, oof. Those small details are what make really any video game great. And speaking of small details, the original has one of these. You can hear zombies on the distance. You can hear the thousands of zombie hordes in the distance. So the city feels some way alive, for the redundancy, huh? We wanna talk about Nemesis, the most important thing on this game. I dare to say the original one overwhelmed us more with his presence. I mean, it comes from the most random places possible. Don't feel that scripted like the remake one. It even appears in different places if you play a second run. So this game really have a replayability that is wonderful. Once you beat the remake, you will always know where Nemesis is going to appear. I dare to say that Mr. X from Resident Evil 2 is more Nemesis than the remake Nemesis. It really feels more oppressive and you can feel something is chasing you. Let's point this. On the remake, we didn't go to the police station with Jill, and I hate that. We missed the opportunity for Nemesis to torment us on the station. And this one especially hurt me. We lost one of the most iconic scares in video game. When you hear Resident Evil 3 and police station, this is the first thing that comes to your head. A change that like than a empty note. Or the substation. I like it because the dark environment and the enemies, especially for this scene.
No mames, me violó.
I didn't like it that they removed the puzzle. It wasn't very difficult, but hey, still content. Remake don't have the same level of gore as the original Resident Evil or Resident Evil 2 remake. I also found the search for objects to fix the trend more entertaining in the original. More than anything because it makes you tour the entire city and think you can really miss an object and get lost to the entire city. And it might sound repetitive, but you really feel like Nemesis is chasing you. Every time you find an object, you pray that Nemesis doesn't appear. Plus random encounters with survivors. And so the original Resident Evil have jump scares in areas that you can't even imagine. I must admit, I was playing this part with my cousin and oof, what a scare. I saw really leave my body. Every time you beat Nemesis, they give you items in both games. But in my opinion, they are more epic in the original. Pistols simply feel more powerful, more faster, and in addition to having random crits, in both games you had more than enough ammunition to beat the game. And the shotgun, oof. This shotgun feels really powerful. The shooting, the sound, the damage, and how she uses. It is unforgivable that they use this phrase in such forgettable moment.
No! Damn it!
Come on, you crazy ass chopper! You want stars? I'll give you stars!
How pathetic. The train scenes are very similar in both Mikhail dies, but I prefer the one from the remake, just because he looks like Bill from Left 4 Dead 2. It is impossible not to mention the clock tower. A whole area removed from the remake, poof, doesn't exist anymore. And because receiver sound completely reused from Resident Evil 2 to explore more on the hospital. That is also recycled. It doesn't worth it at all. With that they also threw away the clock tower fight, poof, doesn't exist. You could really believe that was the end of the game, because you already played a lot. But surprise! Nemesis shot down the helicopter, and begins one of the most epic fights on the game. In the remake, who knows who destroyed that helicopter? Because at this point, Nemesis don't have the rocket launcher. Maybe it was Carlos. Who knows, lol. Continuing the fight, was immediately infected by Nemesis. See what I tell ya? When Nemesis does something, do it right. Not like Mr. Right let you go so we can fight. In the remake, that epic fight was changed for this pretty generic if you ask me. This duck is the phase 2 of Nemesis. I really didn't like it at all. Seriously, the phase 2 of the original looks more feral and ready for anything. Above all, his tone remains his intelligence. In the original, at certain point in the game, protagonists really feel that Nemesis is invincible.
He's playing with us. Carlos, do you think that it's unstoppable?
No, I don't think so. I'm sorry, Jill, but I've got to go take care of a few things.
Since they have done everything to him, that thing just don't die. You can feel the desperation and fear of the protagonist. The hospital area was aggressively increased in the remake. It has more zones to explore, but don't worth it at all. Removing the clock tower don't worth 2 or 3 more rooms to explore in the hospital. I especially don't like this part. Looks like surviving from the Ganatos from Resident Evil 4. Some might say that some minor characters have a greater participation in this remake. Maybe so, but don't worth it. At the end, he dies, and don't worry because all they removed content, from areas to puzzles. I just can't forget that they removed the park and the dead factory. Don't forget the graveyard. If they put in the remake the graveyard, oof. Just imagine. They also removed my favorite puzzle, the water sample. Hey, don't judge me. The only thing I like in this remake was the final fight. Just on gameplay, I consider it more entertaining than the arena. If you think that Waldur scene from Resident Evil 5 is absurd, the use of Parcel to Fry should have broken Jill's legs at very least. Only shit has super strange. Maybe because of T-Wires, but nah, I don't buy it. This fight really becomes hell in higher difficulties. And the soundtrack, I say, is on the same level than the original. But the original battle is more epic, although simpler. The atmosphere is everything, as already said. You can see a fight between the army and boss, and say that was protecting Willem Birkin. And you can see what happened to the rest of the Mr. X. There is no point on compare. The other fight is simply, it seems more logical that you can't handle the Parasite's Ray. At the end of the fight, you have two options, and you can pick one. Why someone went to decide? Kill or leave the monster alone. And I think the decision is obvious.
You want stars? I'll give you stars.
Oof, one of the most impressive and epic phrases in video games in general. Like in general. And the other phrase was,
Come on! Next time, take the fucking hit!
Both games can be finished in about 3 or 4 hours. But I'm going to be generous and say that both take like 6 hours to finish, which is super sad for a full price game. Although the gameplay for Resident Evil 3 Remake aged badly, it is vastly superior in terms of history, events, puzzles, enemies, costumes, locations, and more. It is a must stop if you consider yourself a gamer. The Resident Evil 3 Remake is entertaining, especially if you install mods like me. I only recommend buying the remake if it's at least a 70% discount. It is not worth a full game price. Be that 100% discount like me. Wink, wink. Nice eye, okay? Don't support piracy at all. If you come this far, this means you like the video. Please leave a comment and subscribe. Ahora largo de aquí.